Hello. Hi everyone. You ready for some comfy reading time? Oh, maybe I should fix the chat for a bit. Make it big. Nah, leave it as is. Hi everyone. Hi. Funny YouTube stream time. I wanna use more YouTube now. I wanna use YouTube more. Instead of like once a week. It's late there. It's only 9:30, don't worry about it. Could always use me for background noise. And good luck on your exams. Ah, man, to be a student again. A thing of the past. I mean, I don't know how it is to be a student nowadays with the pandemic and all. Oh, the music's so loud. Okay. Hi, what's up? Random question, do you feed your cat at night? I don't have a cat. But at home, yes. Hi, Akal. Hello. Alright, today we're gonna continue reading up on some side stories. I've read like the first four, I think, or first three on Twitch. So the rest, I think I'm just gonna read it here instead. Yeah. Yes, comfy Ivlice, that's me. Comfy time. I mean, I've been working right after stream, you know, non-stop drawing after eating. So, I'm a hard-working devil. You should know that. Also, I just noticed I reached 200 subscribers on YouTube. Why? Thank you, everyone, or to those who are interested enough to see little old me. I really appreciate it. So yeah. Alright, Bart, shut up! Okay. What's up, Q? Oh yeah? Maybe I'll put the chat here. Yeah, it makes more sense to put the chat there. Congrats, thank you. I'm happy. I think it's cool. What? Okay, this is new. I've never seen this because last I checked, this was the latest one, and I haven't opened it since. That's strange. Ivlice. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious. For God's sake, don't tell Paula. Hahaha. I would get 404 in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it based on the contents of tweets? Example, not screaming for help. Bruh! I assume they're coming from control simulation. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Right. I knew about Monica's Twitter because of... Oh no, it was because of fucking... Monica herself told us, if I'm not mistaken. What am I doing today? This. Yeah, she's the one who told us her freaking Twitter account. What? Why was that mentioned now? Did she even update? Let me check. I wanna update. I wanna check if she updated her Twitter. February 15th. No, I guess not. Ah well. Guess not. Guess it was just a meme. Oh god, I have to set up my windows again. Chrome. Oops. Chat. Alright. Let's see what other side stories we have. Balance. Wait, self-love? Is that the last one? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think there's one more, right? There's 7, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, let's go with Balance. Apparently featuring Sayori and We Love Natsuki. Begin side story, yes. Tell me if it's not loud enough. Oh wow, I can barely hear anything. Wait. Oh look, this is new music. I think. Oh, it is. There you go. Ah, hopefully you guys can hear it now. Oh, now I have to remember how I did their voices. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. That's one way to say a back hug, alright. Pulls her into an embrace.
What? Hi. Hi?
The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga, like the weep that she is. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. You keep being 10 plus seconds behind? No, it's a YouTube thing. Don't worry about it. YouTube lags a bit compared to Twitch. Yeah, so don't worry about it. It's not your fault. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection.
I want to read with you today. Tell me, which one should I pick? Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things.
Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover.
Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes?
Oh, what a prude. Come on, Sayori. It's art, just like literature.
You wouldn't like that one.
In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand, then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. I see. I wonder what you're into, Natsuki.
Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already into manga.
I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book, at least.
Well, I'm more considerate than that.
Damn, bro.
Although I'm kinda impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books.
No, I have the attention span of a donut. Nice. But I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them.
Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read.
I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. Aw, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute.
No? How did you get to that conclusion? And don't call me that.
A donut?
Cute.
Aw, how come?
I just don't like it. I don't need a reason.
Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors.
If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that.
That is the truth. That is the truth that she is speaking right now. Speak your mind, Queen. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you.
Nah, sorry, it wasn't you.
Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk.
I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden.
I don't know if she's talking about her friends or her dad. And now I'm worried. Oh god. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles.
You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you.
Still learned a valuable lesson. Sayuri speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment.
Well, anyway, here's the book. So just start it whenever you feel like it.
What's it about?
Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously.
Rabukome. Or rom-coms. Sayuri looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that title. With time, you think I can be a voice actor? Maybe. Not where I live. There's no proper agencies. I do want to be one at some point. Probably like just for tiny projects and stuff. It's just a hobby. Yeah. I don't think I can turn it into a career. Because I don't think I can speak the specific language of where I live properly. Yeah. Plus, most VAs are like American, so... yeah.
It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you found out, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It'll be so funny if I'm right.
Ship, I see. Ship? I don't get it. Oof. We got a normie here.
Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure to tell me what you think.
Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Come on, Natsuki, come on.
But don't you want to finish this first?
Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then it won't make you or anything.
No, it's just... well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow.
Huma. After the club meeting ends, and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayuri. Oh, Monica time! I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if I can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Aw, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. That is true, that is strange, huh? It's kinda... to me, from an outside point of view, it is kind of rude. I guess I do that. When I don't realize it. I don't know, I feel like I do that. I'll be like, really? And then I just look away. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayuri gives Monica a quick hug. Little new hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this. Cool. Oh, Sayori. Oh, Sayori, Sayori, Sayori. Oh, Sayori, Sayori, Sayori. Anyways. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori's the last one in, as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there!
Hi.
What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. Bruh.
You can't just start in the middle. There's spoilers. Besides, what about the one that I gave you yesterday?
Sorry, I was just curious.
Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so...
Oh, that's exciting! Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though?
Sure.
Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, and then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. You do that, you're awkward with convos, just commenting gives you anxiety. Ah, that's fine, that's fine. It's also nice to just lurk. You don't always have to make a comment, but if you do, it makes the streamer even more happy. But either way, you being here is already fine. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. Whoa, that is quite the writing. Periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises from her pen meeting the paper can be heard. I see. I wonder what she's writing. You need to go? Alright, zombie. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Time passes. Sure does, and I hate it. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish?
No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break.
Natsuki stretches her arms.
Aren't you bored?
No, I was writing.
Oh, I saw all of the stick figures and thought you were just bored.
I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for an inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one's sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him.
What the heck? You're the weirdo.
Want to read the poem I'm working on?
Sure, I guess.
Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori.
Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional.
Is that bad?
Well, no, it was just an observation.
I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings.
Well...
Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words.
Doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. It's each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with.
Well, that's because you have toxic friends, Natsuki. You freak. Hold on. Oh, my shirt. My towel. It has fallen.
Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so...
You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Like smut. Or fanfiction. What's your AO3?
Yeah, that too, but...
You should... I mean, would you ever want to share?
Like I said, I don't do that.
Natsuki honestly gives you tsundere vibes from the beginning. Yep, correctamundo, she is a tsundere. She is the trope tsundere of this story. Story? No. Game. Game? Simulation. I don't know what the lore is.
But can we talk about something else?
Okay, maybe she's dismissive because she's shy. It's trauma, right? Like because her friends keep making fun of her for her interests and such like that. Maybe? I mean, it will make sense. Sorry. That was my straw. Maybe don't talk while having a straw in your mouth.
I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes both of us happy. I should continue the book you gave me, since I didn't get very far yet. Sure.
Oof. What am I drinking? Wawa? Just Wawa. Good old water. I thought of drinking G Fuel, but it's getting late, and after stream I have to draw a little bit, finish the thumbnail for tomorrow, and then head to sleep. If not, I'll be staying up again. Because I already, oh my god, words. I already no, I woke up late today. I didn't get to go, oh my god, I can't speak. I didn't get to go to the gym. Yeah, so tomorrow I have to make sure I wake up early to go to the gym. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm.
It's Natsuki!
Bruh.
Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki!
At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She's pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Natsuki glances over her shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind?
Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs.
Oh, then it must be negative. What the fuck? Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. Toratouma. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back.
I guess. I just hate it when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than do it.
What?
So I'm better than to do it to others.
Sometimes it's just hard to read for me, alright? Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate, aren't you?
Thanks, I guess. But it doesn't feel like it.
You can trust me? Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. Hey, remember when you guys fought? I'm such an asshole.
I just feel smothered sometimes.
I get it. It's like, wow, finally someone who is, like, has the same interests as you, and then it's like too much because you're not used to it. It's like, ugh, please stop, I'm not used to this. And then they keep pushing it, something like that. I think I get it. Ah, see? I'm the same way, Natsuki.
I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes.
True. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening.
It's fine. Why would you have?
I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Hey, yeah, comfy time. Monica navigates through a tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. I mean, it wasn't bad. Sayori is just, Sayori and Natsuki are two different people, and sometimes they clash. Natsuki is being a relatable introvert right now. I don't think she's an introvert. She's just uncomfortable. The only introvert here I would say is just Yuri, a character, a long-haired character, another character. She's just, uncomfortable with how nice Sayori's being. It's just really weird because she's constantly in a situation or environment where everyone's almost against her. So she's like always on guard. So anyone who's nice to her is like really freaking weird, something like that. This stream is very comfy. I mean, that's what I want. Just a little comfy stream of me just reading a freaking VN. Maybe we'll find out about the lore. Who knows? I don't really know how to unlock all of the male stuff for the lore, but yeah, just enjoy while I still can. Because I kind of like this series. I didn't expect to like it this much. Because suddenly you're just so invested in the characters, Bedtime with Ivlice, yeah. Bed with me, wink. My voice is soft, is it? Oh, bedtime stories. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that is a stream idea I would like to do though. Like a nice story reading with me. Though I'm not sure what to read is the thing. Creepypasta is not my thing. Like, I don't know. I know some people kind of want me to read stories to them, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like to read. Say Ara. Soft devil voice. I guess. I mean, it's nighttime for me, so I speak a lot more softly. Yeah. Well, probably also because whenever a character's not speaking, I go like, ugh, I read. It's like a reading voice, reading out loud voice, if that makes sense. Also, yeah, hey Milky, long time no see. Alright, let's continue. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it?
No, I wouldn't like that.
Fuck, I know Natsuki so well. I understand. But also, I can't say I completely understand her because her circumstances are far, far different than mine. Also, she's not real. Hey, yeah, bartending be crazy. I see. I thought you were the manager. Well, either way, must be hard. But yeah, good luck. A new job, as long as you can make more coin, Milky. Ah, right. Another thing about the night streams or night/YouTube streams is for the EU people or the people who can't come by for the morning streams. For me, at least. Your training loads. I see. Oh, dude, good luck. Honestly, good luck. Speak softly since didn't intend to wake up anyone. Yeah. I mean, I have neighbors both sides of my apartment, so I try not to stream too much, especially now that I know that they're home. That's why most of the streaming is in the morning where everyone's at work, so I can do however much noise I can. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm rambling again. Alright, Monica, right. Well, I could like divert her into another club activity for you or something.
No way, that would be so underhanded and mean.
Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Your boss wants to train you for a year to be a general manager. Yeah. Oh, dude, I feel like you should go for it though. GM good. But, remember to ask how the pay is like to make it worth it. Just remember that. Don't get underpaid.
Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm always weirded out by this type of statements. I'm a person who likes to complain. But I prefer if someone would, not to say try, to solve, more like have an input. That's why I complain to people. Like, come on, tell me you agree with me, you know, something like that. I don't like hearing like, oh, sorry to hear that. And I'm like, fuck, I should have talked to someone else. I want you to talk shit about whatever I'm talking about, you know? You know, if it makes sense. Love Natsuki's voice. little lolly voice. Dirt's telling you to do it and the pay's good. That's good, that's good. Get that bag. Tell me you agree with me, you fool. Pretty much, yeah. Rather than, aw, that sucks. No, I want you to say, yeah, that fucking sucks. You know what? You know? Something like that. Just get angry with me. Type of shit, you know? And if someone goes like, oh, that sucks, good luck with that, I'll be like, fuck, never talking to you ever again. You and your boss talk shit like that all the time, it's funny. That's nice. As long as you can get along with your boss. Manipulate your boss. Then you become the boss of your boss. That's how you climb the ranks. Anyways. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. That's what I do. I'm guilty of what Monica does. Cause, I don't know, I don't like leaving people not having an answer or not having an input from me. If they, you know, spent their time saying things to me. I don't know. Big Milky Boss Man. Hell yeah. Aim for that. Aim for the stars.
It's fine. I would talk to Sayuri about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would just make her constantly be afraid that she's bothering me.
Okay. I keep rambling, but come on. Like, this is interesting. These side stories are interesting. Like, it's not just regular side stories. You kind of see how humans interact. Even though they're just, you know, they're stupid. They're freaking fictional characters. Duh, obviously. But like the dynamic between these characters is like, oh, I think if I do this, she might think this. If I do this, she might think this. And then it's like a whole miscommunication thing, which happens so much in human nature. I just think it's interesting. Yeah, humans are dumb though. Very true. Correct.
I don't know how to just keep things natural.
Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayuri really wants to be the best she can. The best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her.
Maybe. It just feels so dumb, talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Cause I'm freaking cool, right? I have pink hair. I like manga.
Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club.
Hey!
Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Sakura-con! Gilgamesh! Rock! I don't remember what the other ones were. Sushi! I don't know, man. Oh man, I haven't had sushi in a while. Maybe I am having sushi tomorrow. Riddle me this, Natsuki. Am I having sushi tomorrow? Ooh, I want sushi. I don't know, I just feel like eating Japanese now. It's been a while since I've eaten Japanese food. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot, and that's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. Shit, dude! Let me talk about this! Just let me put my input in this. This situation right here, another example of this, of her self-reflecting and like critical thinking and stuff, was in the first part of the game. where she realizes Yuri is being batshit fucking crazy, but still wants to help. Because usually you think like Natsuki fucking hates her because Yuri's saying all this bullshit, you know? But instead she wrote like a quote-unquote poem to the MC and like,
please help me. I can't talk to her. You are the only one who can talk to her. Please, I am worried.
you know? She's smart enough to know what's going on or like what's not right. Bruh. Humans are dumb and complicated, but their complexion is the reason why they're so interesting. Exactly! Why do you think I like these things? Why do you think I stream? I keep observing you mortals, and it's just so fascinating. Suddenly I'm so excited. My bad. Let's see. I need a cut-off session. I need to cut off at around. Well, we'll see how fast we can read. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do.
Well,
Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so.
thanks.
Natsuki gathers her things and she finishes her thought in a mumble.
I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes.
Monika smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her. I almost read it as application. I need to open my fucking eyes. Appreciation, but Monika knew what she meant. Oh, mint tea time? Alright. Have fun with that. It made Monika feel like everything really was going to be okay. Just give it time. Have a little, sodan って何? Sodan. Fuck. Like, you have to talk to someone to have like an outside input on things, and you'll start to slowly learn things, type of thing. I don't know, man. Listen, common's not my freaking first language, so it's hard for me to articulate my thoughts. All right. 勘弁してください. What? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, that fucking scared me. New music. Look at that. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Why is there two versions? Oh, there's a Z. Okay. This one's cute. You know, when I first found this, I was like, hey, I love candy hearts. So I clicked on this one because I didn't realize there was two. So I clicked on this one. It was like a fucked up version. And I'm like, when did they ever play this? And now I'm scared. Anyways, on to the next one. Okay, so I think I know a perfect cut-up point. We are going to read Reflection till finish, and that's it. And then probably the next time I stream DDLC, we're gonna go Self-Love, and then there should be another one that appears. That will be the last one. And then after that, I'm not sure how to get the lore stuff from like the mail. I don't know, man. Cool music. Anyways, Balance Part 2. Oh, I love this music. What the fuck? That was cute. That was a cute music. Ohiru Yasumi da. Minecraft vibes? What? Nah. Well, if it was like just the beginning part, probably, yeah. Not that mid part. Ohiru Yasumi. Ohiru Yasumi no jikan da. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria. I can't read. Cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Her GF.
Hey, that's Natsuki!
I never run into other club members around the school. That was a bit too low, but whatever.
Natsuki!
Sayuri stands on her tippy toes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, quote-unquote friends, toxic friends, cut them off, Natsuki! Doesn't notice Sayuri at first. Then she glances over in Sayuri's direction. Sayuri waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner.
Hey! She definitely saw me. Oh.
Monika's the first to arrive at the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayuri, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Aw, no. Girl, keep gate light, Genshin.
Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was so stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today.
Oh, Sayuri, no. Oh, there she is. Now this is the real introvert. The rest are, ambiverts, extroverts. They're just people. It's hard to box people in. I try not to do that. But Yuri is an introvert. 100%. I freaking love this song. Boom boom, boom boom, boom boom boom, boom boom. Anyways, they're not soup cans. Can't label. Yep. Try not to do that. I try not to do it. I try not to do it to myself. That's why I'm like, it's whatever. I am who I am. Whatever you say I am,
Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No.
Why?
I'm sulking.
Oh. God damn it. What do you mean, why am I awake? It's 10:19.
Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I walked and called out to her. But instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me.
Yeah, it's 10:19 p.m. for me. So it's all G. I think I might... Yeah, we'll see how long this goes. I really need to finish tomorrow's thumbnail. I'm almost finished. I'm just, too much of a perfectionist, even though it's not that great.
Really? Not bad. Hey! Sorry. I'm sorry. That was a joke.
Wait, I don't get it. What? I don't get it.
It just sounded like something stupid that I would do. From anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh, well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me.
Ouch. This hit too... This hit home.
Ouch. Ow. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her?
No, she was just walking with her friends.
With her friends?
Yuri pauses for a moment.
How do I put this? Sayuri, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them.
Of course! I don't think there's anything more important to me.
I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. And besides that, I really hate being alone, so...
Wakaru. You hate being alone? Oh, we're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time, and it was being threatened with an interruption, then... It just would not make me very happy.
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything.
No, I think it's similar. It's, well, we're all friends in the club. But we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than just jump headfirst into a new commitment.
But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so...
Oh, why was I so selfish? Even if all of that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seems really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Hence the name of the title of the story is called Balance. Anyways. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this?
Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump into the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So, I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad with this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug.
You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart.
It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness.
Tomodachi?
Sayori beams. Hold on. I need to sit properly. I'm like leaning closer to the screen because I need to. I don't know. I feel like I can't fucking read. Dog. Hold on. Righto. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts. But I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori.
I'm mature.
Sayuri hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayuri shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh! Sayuri steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the club room, Sayuri interjects. You said you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayuri, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayuri follows. Are they gonna reconcile? I love this music. Love it so much. It's nice to listen. The club room is quiet. When Sayuri walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayuri smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayuri decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. Oops. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Monica bends down. Bends, I don't know.
Hey!
Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going.
It's fine.
Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayuri, who's focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze.
I think she's mad at me.
Oh? How come?
I'm busy right now. Ask me later.
Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, to Sayuri. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed from the mortal plane? So has Monica, after checking on Sayuri and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayuri was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, the silent tension hangs in the air. Excuse me. After finishing the volume, Sayuri brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry. I didn't know where it was supposed to go.
It's fine.
The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayuri turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Ooh. Ooh. Teenage drama. Defeated, Sayuri carries herself out of the club room. What is that song? Never mind. I know it's by Mika. Anyways. Once in the hallway, Sayuri takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her little... Nope, I was gonna read that as her... clear her little head, her little tiny small-brained head. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayuri turns back around to face Natsuki, because we love Natsuki. Bruh! Look at that! Look at that! Cute! We love Natsuki, we love Natsuki, we love Natsuki, we love Natsuki, we love Natsuki! That's so cute! What is this? That's a question mark. Just a wing. Timetable? Calendar? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice.
I have a lot of things to say. Me too!
But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. I'm gonna go insane, dude. She's so cute. I'm gonna go insane! Look at that! Oh, so cute!
Well, first of all...
She cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little.
I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good for things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to feelings and stuff.
Oh, you're going to bed? Alright, see ya, Akao. Thanks for stopping by, I really appreciate it. And good luck for your exam. And your class. Fuck. Yeah, Dad. Haha. Good luck. Yeah, Natsuki's great.
So...
Face burning, Natsuki climbs up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayuri to take. Poem time.
The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. The best place is the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams are born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. When someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them, to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door. And I'll show you the best place place in the world.
Aw, this is cute! This really does convey a very specific emotion, huh? Huh. I don't know how to interpret this. I mean, like, if this relates to me at all. I'm not sure. I guess I was like this. Doing, like, you know, sometimes you don't want to be outed as a weeb type of thing, you know? Something like that with your normie friends. It's like, well, back when I had friends, that is. It's just... Huh. But, you know, it's like, it's my best place in the world, and then like, but no one comes knocking, you know? That kind of thing. It's a poem. But I thought,
well, I sucked it up so I could work things out with you.
Dude, look at her face. I have to. I need to post that. I need to screenshot it. I need to. Oh, she's so cute. We love Natsuki. We love Natsuki. We love Natsuki.
So just be happy about it. Please?
Sayuri smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. What you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends.
About like the friendship stuff. I mean,
It's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet. Okay? You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault. And I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you some space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things. That is true. It always starts with respect. Everything starts with respect. Remember that, everyone. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again.
one thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced. Like you said.
Sayuri nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together.
Anyway...
Now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again.
I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that. But... I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind.
I like anything you do, Natsuki.
I was just saying.
More importantly, I had to tell you about my new boyfriend. Oh, from the book.
Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is.
You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together.
Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush.
Would you look at that? Victor! Look at that! Aw, that's cute. She has a front-facing light. So cute. This is so cute. We love Natsuki. You know how it is, fellas. We love Natsuki. A poem from Natsuki distributed at special events in the past. Acquire all of Natsuki's other poems. Oh, so that's the other Natsuki poem. Okay, okay.
I name my pen The Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Stations screaming by, attendants saying hi. One ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze. No bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart, Doki. And loops in my letters and clouds in the sky. And dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up. The train has arrived. Expression Express. Destination, you. Choo choo.
This is cute. Choo choo. Get it? Because choo choo like the train and choo as in kiss. Cute. Absolutely cute. This, look at that. Will it show like the other expressions, or do I have to like? Oh, it won't. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These secrets. I need to know what these secrets are. You know? See any new things that I uncovered? Nope. Nothing so far. Yep. Let's see, what time is it? Alright. One more, and I have to do my work. Alright. Reflection. Secrets must be exposed to the devil. Yes, I need it for blackmail. Am I bothering you? No. Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. It makes me scared to interrupt. Well, it's within my expectations to be interrupted when I read here. It's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like it. That makes sense. I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize, even if it takes a little bit of prodding. It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work. So it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and then. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone, or there are too many people, or everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. Yuri glances across the room at Sayuri and Natsuki. Sayuri has her head cocked back and her mouth open, trying to catch pieces of a cookie that Natsuki is lobbing into the air, but the pieces keep bouncing off her face and hitting the floor. Maybe I should say something. No need. They just ran out of cookie. What a waste. They've really become good friends, haven't they? I'm happy. Sayuri seems particularly good at making that happen. But the two of them are both on the energetic side, so I suppose it works out well. Yeah, come to think of it, you and I haven't had any chances to talk one-on-one, have we? Though they may be partially my fault, since I'm supposed to be the one engaging club members. Not at all. I've probably formed a habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. The responsibility is equally on me, at least to display some openness to engage. Well, what about during times like lunch? Do you meet up with friends? I just read. Oh. But I like it that way. It feels nice to be carried off again after a morning of classes. Do you always read fantasy? Oh, not always. I suppose it's all I've read recently, but only because I'm in the middle of this series. There's still 2 more books after this one. I guess those long books suit you well, since you spend so much time reading. Well, fantasy may be my favorite, but after that, I'm more or less indiscriminate to genres. I'll read anything with depth and maturity. Oh yeah? Even like romance? Well, there are a lot of books that have elements of romance in them. Oh, come on, Yuri, you know what I mean. Oh! Is she talking about smut? Bruh. Monica? Monica lowers her voice. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do too. Oh, I thought something bad. I'm the bad one here. Maybe more when I was in middle school. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot. So it kind of felt like... Please don't make me think about the past. Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun. Absolutely not. Really? Even if it's just between us? Try asking someone who has no shame, like Natsuki. Ouch. Sorry, I swear I didn't mean that. Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past too, you know? Things I feel too embarrassed to re-experience. There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. For instance, Natsuki's interest in manga reminds me of quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interests. It makes me think she'll likely grow out of it too. Bruh.
Hey, were you talking about me? Are you shit-talking moi? Me? Natsuki? The best girl of the series?
No, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki?
Like a couple of years ago, I guess. I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then.
Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get more into it?
I don't know. I guess... let me think. It was after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah. I was just like really fed up with a lot of things, and I got super into this one series that I really related to. I guess I had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to be by myself.
Kind of like Yuri. Monica. Sorry. That's completely wrong, so... It's still cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they really helped you a lot through hard times.
You know it. Wow, what the heck? Is that book bigger than the last one you were reading?
It's technically slightly longer, but not by very much.
How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series?
Natsuki estimates by holding her head high above her head, sizing up an imaginary stack.
I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long and that I can say I've read more than you. Not that I have money for that. In fact, I don't even have money for food.
She starts bawling. Please, I would hardly count when your books only have a few words per page. Oh, fight.
I know, I was just joking. I could never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me.
Yuri shoots a glare at Natsuki. It's not boring.
Chill, I said for me, not for you. I have my own opinion, I just think it's too convoluted.
Sayori? Are those from the floor?
Gross. Also, wash your hands before touching any of my books. But my hands aren't dirty. Just do it. The oils are there, even if you can't see them. Fine.
Sari trots out the door, and Natsuki follows.
I'm gonna make sure she washes her hands and then just wipe her hands on her skirt.
Yuri, you look a little upset. Whoa. She didn't mean that, Yuri. Oh, shit. What kind of nerve does she have to call my hobby boring? Well, she did correct herself. Hardly. She was so condescending. Come on, Yuri. Hold on, I want to eat something. I'm hungry. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I already understand that it's not for everyone. Sorry, I'm eating beans. But she knows well how much these mean to me. So how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me the things you hate about it? Bruh. I knew someone that was like this. They were toxic as fuck. It was so unnecessary. No, it's not like Natsuki, but like someone who just keeps finding the flaws in everything that I liked specifically. So annoying. I'm glad I'm not with that person anymore. They were a cunt. Anyways. I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like and don't like. Especially in the literature club, so I should figure out how to mediate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, and also your ability to get through them so quickly. Thank you. Okay, well, this is something that I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you. Common ground isn't necessary. I just wish to be respected. That then. Either way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Monica, but I'm skeptical. That's fine. It's okay to be skeptical. B. This is new music. I think new music. Oh yeah, definitely new music. Oh, do you like my asthma? Okay, I shouldn't dilly-dally. I need to do work. Okay, everyone. We have a special club meeting today. As you know, the Literature Club is a place where we get to share things that we're really passionate about. But that also means we should be mindful of how we respond to each other's feelings. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into a positive energy to each other.
Aren't you being a little dramatic about this?
This is important to me.
Oh, sorry, I just feel like I'm being accused or something.
No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry it came off that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language. And I thought it would be a good topic for the Literature Club. Don't you think? Fuck! Bean in my throat. Hold on. Okay. I'm sure we're going to have differences in opinion a lot, so I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club.
If you say so.
Sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. I use language a lot. That's such a weird thing to say. I use language a lot. I mean, like, I always carefully construct my sentences. Not like in a grammatical way. is so that how you say it to others. Because when you change few words, it can also mean like a mean or mean-spirited or like a nice way to say things. Or you could be having another whole other meaning in a sentence. Yes, it's me, the Bone Devil. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. That is exactly correct. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversation, basically anything. For example, Sayuri, what's your favorite food?
I have them organized by category. Should I start with snacks, or do you mean full meals? Should I include breakfast?
Oh, jeez. Okay, how about your favorite fruit?
That's easy. Cherries!
Sakurambo. Really? I always thought cherries tasted nasty. I think cherries are nasty.
What? Cherries are delicious!
Whoa, that's a pretty strong reaction.
Well, I just don't understand how somebody could think cherries are nasty.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. Sad?
Defensive, maybe?
Yeah, I got defensive.
See, the reason you had such a strong reaction wasn't just because I don't like cherries. It's because how she worded her opinion. Cherries are nasty. Nasty being that word. It's because you felt like your opinion was under attack. Head for cover. But that's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. But when I say something like, I think cherries are nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging Sayuri's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. Nasty. Fuck.
God, everyone should learn this. Wait, hold on. How is that objective when you just said it was only your own opinion?
Exactly, Monica. Fuck, Monica, you get it. It has to do with the way our brains interpret the words. You're talking about the reality of cherries, not your feelings about them. Like Sayuri. Let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty.
Good!
So, what if instead of that I said like, I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavor I enjoy.
Well, that's fine. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word.
Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example, but I think it gets the point across. This time around, instead of talking about cherries, I just talked about my feelings, and Sayuri didn't get defensive. So, instead of clashing with each other, it's like we received an invitation to talk about our differences. Fucking people, dude. Many times have I seen people or just interacted with people. They're like, hey, I go like, hey, I like this. And then they go, oh, that's stupid. Why would you like that? That thing's shit. That thing's awful. And you'll be like, what? The proper way to say it is something you don't like. It's like, oh, yeah, that thing isn't for me. You know, that's the nicer way to say it. You're just being mean-spirited, in my opinion. If you say something like, let's say, oh, you know, oh, I like RuneScape. And then someone just comes up to me, oh, RuneScape's bad. RuneScape's shit. Have you seen RuneScape 3? It's so shit. It's so stupid. And I'm like, damn. What the fuck? What did I do to you, you know? Happens far too many times. Far too many times. And people need to learn how to word their opinions better. It's the morally correct choice. Yeah, like the other day, I was talking about Monster Hunter Rise. Because, you know, I really like the game. Sure, it has its flaws. But, like, I really like the game. And then someone's like, nah, Monster Hunter Rise is shit. It's absolute garbage compared to World. And I'm like, bro, what? Literally, most of the people here fucking play Monhan Rise. And it's like, there's just no point arguing at that point. There's just no point. No point in like continuing that discussion with that person. Anyways, this is a good side story. This is good. I'm getting invested. Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not gonna quiz you or anything.
I know that. I was just...
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. You can do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far?
Yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't have put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings.
Okay. This is a valid point. I think it's valid, but also, what the fuck? We can all have opinions, but it's one of those things where if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, type of thing. But if you want people to not like you, go ahead, I guess. You know, type of thing. Well, you don't have to. The choice is yours and how you want to come across to other people. Exactly, Monica. Exactly. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help turn your differences into a positive experience, rather than an argument. Right, Sayori?
Whatever you say, cherry hater.
Oh, come on. Sayori, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate.
No, what the heck? I've been duped!
Fuck, this is good. Shit is good. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae? You are welcome to dupe me anytime, my beloved president.
Buying your people's loyalty. How deplorable. Oh, like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. You were certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought the other week.
I was reading and not keeping track of them. Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So, now that we have the gist of it, how about we try it with something more relevant to the club? Dude, what the fuck is this game, dude? All the side stories are like teaching people things. Like, usually when I read stories, I'm like, haha, yeah, sure, haha, yeah, that happened. But this one is like, how do I word this? It's so relevant to the real world type of thing, you know? It's so relevant. This is good writing. I like it. Hold on, what the fuck did you say? Alright, more relevant to the club. Like manga, right? Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences in opinion. Yuri, do you want to start? Wink, nudge.
Well, I'd rather not, no.
Aw, no come.
Well, because I don't see how anything productive can come from that. It's just going to start a fight.
No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. I'm from the debate club after all. Let's just have a calm and rational discussion.
Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. I always think it's more respectable to just speak your mind, queen. Respectable.
Yuri's expression changes at that word. What, because she used the word respectable? Damn. As Monica recalls, being respectful was a crux of the matter for Yuri. Well, the point of the exercise isn't exactly like, it's fine. I have nothing against anyone personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level.
Well, that's just a misunderstanding. I thought you were gonna say, like, that manga's for children or something. Like, I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga.
I'm not clueless about manga. I've read my own fair share when I was younger.
What? Are you serious? How come you never told me?
Because I'm past that point in my life, and I really prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more mature things now.
Excuse me?
Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try to keep things subjective. Because if you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is immature for being into it?
Oh, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you.
Natsuki?
Nobody's immature. I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy, and I love them both in their own way. Okay. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring.
Boring isn't subjective.
Okay, it bores me. That's subjective.
But, I mean, the thing about... This is ridiculous. Do you see why I didn't want to participate in this? I just knew it was going to make people upset.
I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. But I always get the impression that you secretly look down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed.
That's not true at all. You're making assumptions. You can't blame me for getting defensive when nobody has the least bit of respect for the things that I'm into. The only thing I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself or trying to mind my own business.
What? Have you looked in a mirror?
Oof.
Tell me again about respect after calling all of my interests immature.
You can... Please stop.
Oh, please? You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did. So please don't invite yourself and try to solve other people's problems next time. Okay?
Bro! Dude! Oh my god! You can't just say that, Yuri!
Oh my god. Monica! Yuri's piercing words send the clubroom into a choked silence as she gathers her things. She leaves.
Holy crap. I've never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed.
Well, you weren't very nice either, so...
I was just saying.
How did this happen? It's my fault. When you put the angry tsundere and silent emo girl together, you get an explosion! Yuri wasn't wrong. I should have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. It was a really stupid thing for me to do.
It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're really sensitive about the things we love. Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself.
Natsuki, just shut your mouth, please. I love you, but shut your mouth.
Like I said, I don't care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it...
That was the kind of point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things, it's about just recognizing and understanding our differences.
Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me. It has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her, not just the way we talk to each other, right?
She's the problem.
Fuck! Dude,
I mean...
Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should.
It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Wow. I'm just like saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems.
This isn't your fault, Monica. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. If you ask me, it's good that the truth finally came out. Because I can just move on now. But, it's fine. I promise. Let's just get our mind off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about feeding Yuri's superiority complex. Don't be mean. I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? Sorry. I'm just better.
Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but I at least know that we're all good people and don't want to hurt each other. Fuck, I can't read. This will be a learning experience. Monica says that, but her uneasiness is given away by how much she has to force the reassuring tone in her voice. This was bound to happen eventually. Natsuki and Yuri has always engaged with each other the least out of everyone, and this is the reason. As Sayori and Natsuki proceed to distract themselves with manga, Monica sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Will the club really just have to come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monica desperately doesn't want to admit that, and she knows Sayori doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight. I feel like, yeah, I don't think... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, mail! Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Paula Minor. Untitled mail group. Do not use. Staying focused on our goals. Hold on, I want music. Fuck you. I want music. I want music. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observation apply to our own universe? Bonus! How can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note: whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and runs the risk of drawing eyes. What do you mean? Was it always pink? It's always pink. Okay, last one. Reflection. I almost clicked the wrong one. You know the lore if? I do not. Do not try to spoil. I'll figure it out on my own. A new day arrives. Sayori arrives at the club room earlier than usual. That is, not late. As she enters, it appears to be empty still. So, she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper, primed to jot down her thoughts. Sayori has made it a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings onto paper whenever possible, as it tends to serve as her best inspiration for poetry. My heart feels vacant because a ship sailed away.
Yo. Natsuki?
Natsuki pokes her head out from behind the closet door.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. But it would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I doubt you want me listening in on your poetry thing.
Yeah. Thanks for realizing that.
Should I let you finish that up then?
Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, I just do it whenever it's convenient. You're not interrupting.
Where's Monica, by the way?
Oh, she's out in the hallway.
Huh. Why?
Well, just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri's too nervous to come into the club room by herself, so...
Oh. Jeez. Does Yuri really let things bother her for that long?
She can't control her feelings. For some people, it's really hard to cope when you get a bad thought in your head. Anyways, maybe you can distract yourself for a little while. But as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back. Wakaru.
I just want us to have a normal club meeting. It's a lot easier to pretend like it never happened if we all just ignore it and moved on. I don't want to be bothered by this. It's so stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyway. Besides, it makes me feel really guilty, and I hate that too.
It's okay to have feelings. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't. I get it, Sayori, but I don't like the feeling. You know? Let's figure this out together, okay?
Fine. Only because you're good at this stuff.
Let's try to come up with a happy scene. Maybe that'll help us understand where your bad feelings are coming from. What are you, a therapist?
Well, I was happy with the way things were before we had to have that conversation yesterday. Fucking Monica.
What part of the conversation made you upset? Was it Yuri being mean about the manga?
Maybe. I doubt it though. Because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time, but I just brush it off and ignore them. But something about it really got to me this time, and I hate that I'm letting it happen.
Is it because it came from Yuri?
No, why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. I hate that she thinks she's so much better than me, just because she likes to pretend to be all sophisticated. Yeah, that's what it is. At least other people decide that they don't like me, or manga, or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance.
But she has tried it. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves a chance.
Yeah, exactly!
Would you give Yuri's books a chance?
After this? Obviously not. Absolutely no!
What about before this?
Well, I would until I got bored, which wouldn't take very long. If you actually keep an open mind, then it's not hard to realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without being needlessly complicated.
I see. Oh, my Aichi. But you know, I like Yuri's books.
Yeah, but you like manga more, right?
Sari shakes her head. I like them both. I like them in different ways, but I like them both. I mean, the manga? It's really honest, and fun, and easy to just let go with. And the fantasy has a lot to interpret. Chris Pratt. And uncover, and it's really rewarding to have some good quiet time together with it. Oh god, my back. Hold on. Oh. Ugh, oh, my spine. Ugh. Anyways. But the most important thing is that both of the manga and the fantasy are true to themselves. So I love them both. And I think there's room for both of them to be in the same club together. And I just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would think. They do. For literature, you have to paint a picture with words. For manga, you have to paint words, if that makes sense. It's very hard to do both. Both require very specific talents to do.
How do you get along with everyone so well? I always get into fights with people. Like first it was with Monica when I was new to the club, and then it was you, and now it's Yuri. And I'm always like, that person is being such a jerk, and if they realize that, then we could just get along. But nobody else has that problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everyone's just a jerk to me because nobody likes me.
Ouchie. When you realize you're the problem. Fuck. Ouch.
I don't know why, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate it. Natsuki.
Sari puts a comforting hand on Natsuki's shoulder. You're a wonderful person. You deserve to be loved as much as everyone else. Everyone has different ways they like to communicate, you know? And sometimes that makes it harder for us to understand each other. It would be easier if we all just had a hive mind. And I think that sometimes we get lucky and we make friends who are really good at the same kinds of communication. And it feels like you magically connect with them. But other times, even if both people are really nice, it's easy for them to misunderstand each other or to get the communication wrong. It's something that Yuri struggles with a lot too. It can be really hard. It takes a lot of, reflection and self-awareness. And vulnerability.
I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest.
It's okay, Natsuki. I get it. It's a size complex. I get it. I 100% get it. Because when you're small, people tend to look down on you, and it happens quite a lot. And that's why you try to act more tough than you actually are, but you end up getting hurt. Anyways!
What do you mean? Tell me about that part of you.
Oh, we getting vulnerable. We getting vulnerable.
Well, it sounds stupid, but I'm really used to people being mean to me. Like, my friends and I guess my dad. Like when I don't get good grades or even stupid things like if my room isn't clean. So what am I gonna do? Cry about it? If I let myself get upset, then I'm just letting them win. I'm better than that.
I get this. I get this a lot. I don't like it when people win. That's what we call kyasu behavior.
I'm better than all of them.
I get this so much, Natsuki.
So, things always have to be everyone else's fault. It feels like if something goes wrong and there's even a tiny hint that it might be my fault, then I just get really angry and I find ways to blame everything else instead.
Do you see yourself better than Yuri?
If I said that, then I would just sound really full of myself.
No. Our thoughts and our feelings are two different things. Even if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them if we want to learn more about ourselves. That's a part of vulnerability, you know? Accepting that we have feelings and that we don't like.
I hate that. My feelings make me a bad person. Because my feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. That she's a judgmental know-it-all who's stuck in her edgy phase and that I'm way above that garbage. But I'm terrible for feeling that way.
You're not terrible. You're not your feelings.
But
You are not your feelings. Say that to yourself. Out loud.
fine. I'm not my feelings.
The way I like to picture it is that those feelings are like your roommate. You live in the same house and you gotta see each other every day. And even if you can ignore each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other every now and then. And that's gonna make you feel like poop. So, the other option is to get to know each other. You can communicate and learn from each other. And maybe even help each other change for the better. Does that help you understand?
How do you know so much about this stuff?
I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with. You know, called depression.
Depression? But you're like the happiest person I know.
I'm not my feelings.
I want to be a good person like you.
Aw, you're a little sweetheart. We're all good people. You and Yuri and Monica. And I think Yuri will eventually learn that about you. Natsuki remained silent, feeling a little overwhelmed. Yeah, that's what happens when you admit something that personal to someone. Despite Sayori's kind reassurance, a complicated mixture of pain and sadness seems to fill her, as though flowing from a wound inside her. Was it a result of her vulnerability? No. It wasn't as though she was inflicted a wound after becoming vulnerable. It was as though she began to rediscover an old wound, one that cannot simply be bandaged and left alone any longer. What does that mean? New picture. Yuri, what are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you.
Please don't yell at me.
Oh, I'm not gonna yell at you. I just want to say that I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It was unfair of me to put everyone on the spot like that. Next time I won't just try and jump in and solve everyone's problems. I guess it's a bad habit of mine. You're not mad at me? I thought you're the one mad at me. I was so awful yesterday. Yuri curls up, recalling the details of the argument. I can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone upset. Hold on, that's not what happened at all. Well... Let's talk about this, okay? Yuri pauses for a second, then manages a nod. Monica takes a seat next to her on the staircase. I'm having a lot of negative thought patterns and I can't get away from them. What kinds of negative thought patterns? Like, everyone hates me. Oh, high five, Yuri. It's okay, I get it. No one likes the devil. I get it. We have our own history. Especially Natsuki. Aw, that's terrible. I don't think Natsuki hates you. How do you know? Well, because Monica thinks back to the time that she herself found herself in an altercation with Natsuki. And how a display of maturity from Monica was enough for Natsuki to reevaluate her own feelings as well. I think that Natsuki is just naturally defensive. Do I move too much when I voice act? Because I'm like trying to act it out in real life as if I'm talking to a person. You know, it's acting. I think she acts mean when she feels the need to protect herself. But you know, she's really not a bad person. In fact, I think she can be really thoughtful and considerate. She just, well, I guess the way it works is that she wants to receive some degree of kindness first, before she feels comfortable returning it. Oh. Yum, 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 yum. But that means the burden is on me. And I don't know how to say things that make people like me. Every time I open my mouth, Yuri shakes her head at herself and tugs on her hair. Bruh. It's okay, Yuri. You don't need to beat yourself up. I think anyone would like you if they had the chance to get to know you. Well, unfortunately, the opposite is true. That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place. Because everyone used to think I was weird and talked about me behind my back. That's just what happens when I draw attention to myself. Natsuki even said that she found it more respectable when people speak their mind. So I did. And then she hated me anyway. You like my voice for Monica? I heard that many times. It was a joke at first, but now I love it. Now it's my headcanon voice for Monica. That was enough to confirm my fears. But, Sayuri and I like you, and we've gotten to know you a lot by now, right? Yuri doesn't seem to have a response. Oh. Sad music time. Bum 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 bum. Hey, what do you think of Natsuki? I don't think about her. That's not what I meant, really. I was just wondering if you had an opinion of her. I do. What is it? Natsuki seems to bring out the worst in me, and I feel really ashamed of it. I like to think of myself as a fairly sophisticated person, so for someone to just treat me like I'm inferior, despite my tastes, that's just the worst kind of insult, coming from someone like her. Ooh. And it makes me think bad things about her. But everyone else seems to like her, so the only explanation is that it's me who's doing something wrong again. And my feelings about her are wrong. And I'm wrong to get upset over something so childish and inconsequential. No, Yuri. Feelings are never wrong. Well, they're not right. That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong. You know? They're just a state of being that we don't always have control over. But that doesn't mean that they have to control us. I feel like that's something I learned around when I first started the club. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things. Or we can, Just acknowledge that they exist and try to understand them better. I could never be mad at you for just feeling a certain way. It's just about how you handle them. And I think working through feelings is a great opportunity for teamwork. Yuri wears a dejected expression. You make it sound so easy. You're so mature. And so good with people. I feel like such a child in comparison. Oh, Yuri, I'm far from perfect. But these are learned skills. They didn't come to me naturally either. It's really hard to reflect on yourself and separate your feelings from your thoughts. I just want to be a good person. Well, I think it takes a good person to get this far. That's not good enough. I want to be able to communicate it to her. Communicate what? How I feel. How it makes me feel frustrated and upset when she's so negative and dismissive of the things that mean so much to me. And how it reminds me of me. Because I know what it's like to feel misunderstood and angry at everyone. I know that telling yourself you're better than everyone else is just a defense mechanism. We're just people. We're fragile and unstable. But I'm just tired of that getting in the way. I can't stand it when the peace is disturbed like this. Yeah, you can't focus on your reading when the peace is disturbed, right? Because the literature club should be happy for everyone. Monica looks at Yuri in adoration. I feel like Sayori must be rubbing off on me, because I really want to hug you now. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
No, well, if you wanted to, then I wouldn't really mind, so...
Aww. No CG? Monica pulls Yuri into a short embrace. You're so gentle. And I love when you communicate your feelings. I feel lucky to see that side of you. And I'm sure Natsuki will too. I'm going to write her a letter. Oh, a letter. What a great idea. Just because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. Remember when you broke down and cried in front of Sayori? I always let my feelings get the best of me and I forget to say all the important things. And I say things I don't mean. Oh, get some manager stuff done? Alright. Milky. See ya. Good luck at work. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Well, I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate. Yuri's face hardens with determination.
People don't naturally gravitate towards me like they do for you and Sayori. My personality just isn't suited for that. And I wouldn't want it to be. But something I've learned is that friendships don't always just magically appear out of thin air.
Yep, friendship is a two-way street. And I'm bad at that.
For instance, I never would have seen myself making friends with someone like Sayori. We're opposite in a lot of ways. But I'm friends with her because she put so much effort into understanding me, so that we can get along. I think it was the same with you. You both gave me a lot of time and patience. And I wonder if she feels the same way.
Natsuki?
I always thought that if I wanted to make more friends, I had to be somebody that I'm not.
that there's a type of person or a magical formula that I have to follow in order to make someone like me. And that's just like me to think that. I'm always so occupied with myself and that I fail to understand other people. Yuri shakes her head. Friendship happens when you think about the other person. When you offer the time and effort to understand them, respect them, and trust that they also want to be a good person. That's what I learned through my observations in the literature club. Observations? Monica is caught by surprise. Yuri has always kept to herself so much that it's so unusual to hear her suddenly talk about the club like this. But Yuri gently smiles to herself. You always let me listen to your thoughts about people. Sayori too. And it makes me happy because I learn a lot of things. That's so sweet. I had no idea it meant that much to you. Monica never thought much of it, but in the past weeks, Yuri always seemed to be especially attentive when it came to the problems and concerns of others. Always wanting to listen and learn more about their friends in the club. Their friends in the club. It's true. Sayori and Monica are naturally more comfortable with other people and can more easily work through situations of conflict, but that doesn't make them better people. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and the capacity to improve. What is this? What is this? Why is it typing like this? Wait, what? Okay. Or is this like a Yuri monologue thing? The first step towards improving oneself is reflection and self-awareness. It's something that Yuri never gave herself enough credit for, but that Monica can recognize as an incredible trait. Okay, so it is about Yuri. Jeez, I was like, what the fuck? Are they talking about the player? What? And with that, her confidence in the club is restored. A very shy girl with long pretty hair is wandering the bustling lunchtime hallways, her fists pressed into her collarbone. When she finds the literature club president's classroom, she stands at the door, glancing all around her before peering inside. Monica is sitting and chatting with a group of unknown friends. Yeah, as expected. This was a bad idea after all. Suddenly Monica glances towards the door, making the girl panic and duck out of sight. Before she can regain her composure and decide for sure to leave, the classroom door gently opens. Gotta. Yuri, what a surprise to see you during lunch. Yuri squeaks a response.
Please help me.
What? Is everything okay? Yuri shakes her head.
I don't know how to write letters.
Thank goodness, I thought there was some kind of emergency. Monica briefly glances over her shoulder at her friends. Do you want help? We can go find an empty classroom or something.
Is that okay? I feel bad taking you away from your friends.
It's totally fine, I promise. You weren't doing anything. One sec. Monica trots back to her classroom saying something like, I gotta go, to her friends, and then grabs a pen off her desk before returning to Yuri. Okay, let's find somewhere quiet. Yuri nods and follows Monica as the two of them set off.
How are you today?
Huh? Me?
Well, yes.
Oh gosh, sorry. I was just caught off guard. I'm doing well today. Just tired. Never seem to get enough sleep during the week.
How come?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just easily distracted. I get really sucked into things and start neglecting the time.
Me too. I do that too.
Hey, this classroom is empty. Let's go in here. After peering inside, Monica opens the classroom door and the two of them enter. Yuri's moment of relaxation ends. She watches as Monica pulls 2 chairs up to the same desk, then obeys as Monica beckons to her to take the seat. I don't know, man. I saw the word obey and went insane. She stares down at the empty desk. You nervous? I don't want to do this. We don't have to. We can come up with something else. Yuri shakes her head. It's my chance to do something good. I need to take initiative. Gosh, you must really be determined. I know how hard it is to step out of your comfort zone. I'll be sure to encourage you. Yuri pushes her anxiety and grabs a handful of lined paper from her notebook. Then she picks up her pen.
Cute!
What are you writing? Oh, she's left-handed. I never knew. Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to worry about bumping your arm. Monica playfully rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. Sorry, I'm just being silly, I guess. Anyway, how about we start by listing the different things you want to say to her? Yuri thinks.
I feel embarrassed all of a sudden.
Aw, it's okay. How about some of the things you said to me yesterday?
But never mind. I guess I'll try.
Yuri thinks for a moment longer, her tension evident. Then she writes the word reflection. Like the title of the...
This is about my reflection on our behavior. The key question is why we act like this towards each other, but have been able to separately be friends with Sayuri and Monica.
That's me!
Yes, it is. So,
Yuri thinks.
I've been able to befriend the 2 of you because you've taken the time to understand my needs and respect my interests.
The same goes for Natsuki too. We started off pretty hostile to each other because I was so worried about getting what I wanted, but she just wanted to be respected more than anything else. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same.
I want to do that too.
So, what kinds of things do you want to do for her?
I want to do the same things for her that I like to receive. I like it when people respond positively to the things I talk about and not just brush me off. I like it when my feelings are taken seriously. And I like it when you and Sayuri trust that I want to be a good person even when I'm not doing a good job at it.
Oops, my pop filter fell out. Oh god, it's almost 12. Oh crap. Let's write those things down.
Okay.
Yuri writes some things down. I think the most important thing to remember here is that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable. So we should make sure that the letter puts her first. Oh, they actually wrote something. I just noticed. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps just to tell someone all the things that they're doing wrong. I think first you have to make sure that they know you're ready to respect them and listen to them and admit the things that you feel you could do better. Then, finally, you ask what you like in return. Kind of like a contract. You receive book. I receive... I can't think of a joke. Whatever. How does that sound for structure? Could be 3 paragraphs, 1 for each of those points.
I like that.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. She's smiling.
My thoughts were so disorganized, I had no idea how to come up with any kind of structure. You're so amazing at these things.
Oh, stop. Oh my god. They're gay.
Look at that! That's so cute!
You've done so much more than I have, you know. You spent so much time reflecting and being open-minded. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper. So I think you're the amazing one. Monica gives Yuri's hand a quick squeeze. But as she lets go, she caught She's caught by surprise when Yuri curls her fingers to hook Monika's hand in place. Oops, nope. For a while they sit like that in silence, save for the occasional scratching of Yuri's pen against the paper.
Yesterday, you told me something that I'm thinking about a lot.
What was that?
The thing about how feelings aren't right or wrong, and that they're just a state of being that we need to come to terms with. It made me think about how a person's behavior isn't always just how they decide to be. It's also made out of their past experiences and their insecurities.
Correctamundo! That's why Natsuki's like that.
I think that helps me to see other people as actual people, rather than as insignificant side-set characters who are out to get me somehow.
Is that how you felt about Natsuki?
But in reality, everyone is always trying their best, and everyone wants to be happy.
Monika peers over at Yuri's paper, but to her surprise, Yuri pulls it closer, partially covering it with her arm. I have to be able to read it to help out, you know.
It's okay. My thoughts are a lot more organized now, after being able to talk to you about it. Now that I'm actually putting it on paper, I realize I'd really prefer others not to read it.
Yuri laughs softly to herself, a rare expression. I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I've done enough damage. But it's also been so wonderful talking about this. I mean, I always thought you were really smart, but...
Yuri smiles. I will always be terrible at these things. People are just so incomprehensible to me. I'll never get the hang of being one.
But listening to you so much has really helped me make sense of some things.
So just...
Wait, nope. Was that Monika? Fuck. Was that Monika? Nope, that was Yuri. I'm an idiot. Whatever.
So just don't call it damage, please.
Monika gives Yuri a gentle smile.
I can't believe I came to this club looking for fantasy gigs, and all I got was real friends who value me.
That's the t-shirt that she's wearing right now, underneath her school uniform. Is that a joke?
Of course it is.
I still can't tell with you.
Sorry.
No, I love it. Please, never change.
As you wish.
Yuri glances at the clock.
We're almost out of time.
Will you be able to finish?
Before the end of the day, probably. But I don't want to come to the club the same day that Natsuki reads it. I'm too shy.
I can give it to her instead if you like.
As long as you promise not to read it.
Immediately tears the envelope open in front of her. Of course, I promise.
Thank you.
Yuri exhales. The two stand up.
I'll message you when it's ready.
Good luck. I'm here if you need me. Yuri returns a nod, and the two depart. And that's that on that. That's interesting. Oh! Would you look at that? All your papers! Finish a side story reflection too. That was interesting. I like that. I really like that. That was very interesting. Very, very interesting. No poem though. Oh, this is a Monika thing. Ooh, this is a Monika thing. Ooh! That means it has to be from the final side story, right? Ding, 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 ding. They're so cute. Ah, they're so cute. These secrets, I have to know what happens. Look at that. New background. A small quiet stairwell, which Yuri sometimes refers as a reading location. Ooh, is it quiet? Oh, I guess it's up here or here. Yeah, along those lines. Because I'm like thinking people will for sure pass by because there's a vending machine here. Yeah, I see this and it's probably up there. Yeah. Bake sale! What does that say? Music club concert. Come. Suggest. I can't fucking read, dude. Wait, what? There's more? Wasn't it just... Huh? Huh? Huh. Huh. Self-love. Oh, is this when they... Ooh. Ooh, I wonder what happens then. Ooh. No new mail, apparently. I still don't get it, you know, these things. I don't get it. Well, let's see what's a nice song to play. I like the new song, so. Nah, I think I just... Yeah, Dear Sunshine is good. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. I have to go do my work. You guys don't mind. I'll be heading off now. We'll read the other ones next time. When? I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. Probably around this time. Stuff like that. So yeah. I've been your heaven and hell, Ivlice Naraka. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Zelda stream. Right? Yeah, the finale for Skyward Sword. It's on Twitch. Be sure to follow me on my socials if you guys haven't for stream updates and such. Alright? See you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye. Remember, you are not your feelings. See ya.